guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a very different video than usual on my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a little app called Poshmark. I'm sure some of you have heard about this app if you're like looking around to look some extra cash. And yeah, so today is actually St. Patrick's Day, so I'm wearing green and I'm lame and don't have any plans, so I figured let me shoot this video wearing green and talking about my 5 tips on how to help you make more green. Funny? Not funny? Okay, moving on. So first, before I get into these 5 tips of mine, let me first explain to you what Poshmark is. So Poshmark is a free app that is compatible on all devices. You can get on your Android, your iPhone, you can use it on a tablet, you can even access it online on your laptop or desktop computer, which is really convenient. And all you have to do is sign up. It's totally free, and what you do is you upload pictures of items that you already own in your household that you don't necessarily want or need anymore, and it's kind of just taking up space, and you can make money off of it. So you just post these items on your Poshmark account and you start selling them. So I'm gonna go through 5 tips to successfully sell said items on your Poshmark account. So the first thing that you're gonna want to do when you first download the app and you're ready to post your first item is to obviously take a picture of the item that you're selling. And my first tip is to have great cover photos. A photo is going to be the first thing they see. So if your cover photo is really nice and intriguing, people are automatically going to be drawn to it because it looks nice. And you don't necessarily need a professional camera to do that. I myself am a photographer, so I have a DSLR. I use a Nikon D3200. So all of my photos, for the most part, are taken outdoors with natural lighting. Yeah, I like to go outside and take my photos. You don't need anything expensive. You can use your iPhone. iPhones actually have really nice camera features. Androids have a nice feature too. They actually automatically blur the background for you, which is amazing. So you don't have to actually have these incredible expensive things to have great cover photos. All it takes is a nice setup, and just make sure your pictures aren't grainy. There's actually a lot of editing apps out there to make any kind of photo look a million times better. For some examples, you can use this new one I started using called PixArt. It's the bomb, so maybe you should use that to help edit your pictures for Poshmark if you feel like your cover photos aren't really up to par what they could be. But having a good cover photo is the first step on getting successful sales, because people are automatically going to be drawn to the quality of the picture. And also with those pictures, make sure that they're clear. If there's any kind of damage, make sure you get a close-up of that damage, so that when people are viewing your item, everything is out there in the open. There's nothing being hidden in the fact that, oh, I did not tell this person about this little tear in the item or whatever. Which leads directly into my next tip, being honest. Be honest in what you're selling. So some people on Poshmark like to list something that is similar to another brand. Say you got something from Walmart and you list it under the brand Urban Outfitters. That's not legit. You're trying to get over on people. Don't do that. Be honest. Also, being honest also states that if there is a hole in the pair of pants that you're selling, please tell the people in the description that there is a hole in the pants and take a picture of said hole in those pants. I myself have actually successfully sold these high-waisted jeans that I used to have, and there is a little tiny hole, maybe about that big, and I took a close-up picture of it. I mentioned it in the description, and people still wanted it and they bought it. And when the people buy from you, they can also leave you a review, like star reviews, and they also have the option to write a message if they want to. The person who bought these pants with me was very satisfied with my service, especially because I took the time to let them know that it wasn't completely perfect and condition wise. So I did inform them there is a hole in this item, and I took a picture of it. They were very grateful for the fact that I was honest and did not hide this information. So that's gonna also give you a better relationship with your buyer, thus giving you a better review from said buyer. And you want to build these relationships because sometimes you'll have repeat customers to your Posh closet, which is a really great thing. I myself have a couple of repeat customers. When they do buy, I always like send them a note, be like, hey, I remember you, thank you for shopping my closet once again, hope to do business with you again next time, something like that. Which also leads into my next tip number 3, communication. So with communication, you're going to have to actually talk to people. I'm sorry, introverts, I'm sorry, people who don't like people, but you're gonna have to actually have some kind of communication. What I like to do is when people like my item or whatever item it is in my Posh closet, I will see it and I'll like leave them a quick message. Hey, thanks for liking my listing. If you have any questions, please let me know. And that instantly establishes a beginning of some kind of communication because I took the initiative to actually say something to them. Another form of communication is that when you're shipping your item to your customer, so you just made your first sale and you packed up your item and you shipped it off, and you know, it's really nice if you would kindly let your customer know that you have sent it and it's in the post office and it's ready to be sent in however many days. It usually takes about 2 to 3 days for it to be sent. You want to ship your item out as soon as possible. I always ship my items out the same day or the next. You want to also, if you can, it's just a little extra oomph in your package if you write a personalized letter thanking your customer for buying it. That just establishes extra communication that you are actually appreciative of their business. And just give them a quick message before you like send it out or after you sent it out that, hey, thank you for your purchase, I'm just letting you know that I dropped it off at the post office and you should have it in so and so days. Let me tell you how to ship your item. So Poshmark actually provides the shipping label for you. So after this person has bought your item, what you're gonna do is go into your sales and you're gonna pick whatever item it is that you just sold, click on it, and then you have the option to print label. So obviously you're gonna wanna go to a desktop or a laptop to do this. I mean, if you have that feature on your smartphone or whatever, that you can transfer it to a printer via Bluetooth, kudos for you. I don't have that option. I have to actually print it off from a computer, unfortunately. But they provide the shipping label for you. All you're gonna do is print that out, tape it on there real good, and go to the post office. Boom, you're set, you're done. All you're gonna do after that is go back into the app and mark that you wrapped the item, that you know, wrapped it and packed it up and all that jazz, and you dropped it off in the post office and all that jazz. And then you're good to go. The tracking information will be there in the app for both you and the buyer, and it also alerts you when the item was delivered, and then the buyer is given 3 days to accept the item. After 3 days, the item is automatically accepted, and then the seller receives their payment. It's really easy and secure. Another thing is when you're packing your item, keep in mind that when you are packing your item, you want to do it as neatly and nicely as possible. Do not send someone a parcel that is not completely wrapped. Please make sure that when you're taping your item shut, that it is actually completely closed. You don't want your item falling out of the packaging in the middle of it being transferred to their house, and then they get their parcel and there's like nothing in there. Make sure it's secure. A little few options packing wise. Go to your local post office, USPS, and when you walk in, they have boxes and envelopes and all that jazz that you can take home for free. Did you hear that? For free. You can also go on their website and have them delivered to your house so that you don't have to make the trip and actually physically drive out there to get them. It's really useful, but I do keep extra boxes in my house so that I don't have to travel out and do it anyway. So I have collections of the priority mail boxes. I also recycle boxes from my orders from online, so haha, I keep my Amazon order boxes. As you can see, very useful. Don't throw out your boxes, people. You can use them for your sales. Also, sometimes if there's like a holiday within the month, I like to wrap up my stuff really nicely. Like, I'll actually wrap the box. Like, I have just random wrapping papers. I'm kind of addicted to wrapping paper. Don't judge me. If it's like Christmas, I have Christmas wrapping papers. This one's double-sided, cool beans, and like even Halloween month, dude. I'm ready. Doing this kind of stuff just goes the extra mile to make your packaging really cute and like show the customer that you actually put some effort into it. Is that technically another tip? Moving on. My fourth tip is to set reasonable prices. Okay, there's nothing I can't stand more about people who like price their stuff ridiculously expensive, especially when you know for a fact how much that item originally cost, and then you see the price that someone put on there and it's like double the amount of the original cost. I'm like, no, I know this costs this much and you double the price. No, that's a bunch of people trying to get over on people by making it higher than it really should be, which goes along with my other tip, being honest. That's dishonesty. So what I really recommend is, if you also don't even remember the original price of that item, ask yourself, how much would you pay for it? How much does it look like it's worth to you? And then put that. Don't just put some random ridiculous price up there, because that's not fair. Starbucks, don't judge me. So me personally, the amount of items that I have sold on my account are 89, and I've made roughly approximately $800 using the Poshmark app. My last and final tip is to stay active. So staying active, I mean actually sharing your post every day. So the importance of actually sharing your items is Poshmark has parties daily. They have like 4 parties every single day, and they're always themed. Like there's like one for kids clothing, there's one for name brands, there's one for men's, there's one for plus size, one at night at like 10 p.m. is one where you can like share everything basically, but there's still a theme. There's a theme. You have to share the items that match with whatever theme that is. And if it's like a specific, like if it's men's clothing, only share men's clothing. If it's kids clothing, only share kids clothing. If it's a certain brand, you can only share those brands. And then they have like boutique parties where you can only sell your boutique item. It's really important to share because you have the option to share to the parties, and you also have the option to share to your followers. Now, sharing these is actually going to help you a lot because it actually gets your item seen by other people. Now, selling to your followers are most likely going to see your item and reshare it, which is also going to spread to their followers, and then so on and so on and so on. When you share to a party, so you're not only just showing this. Oh my gosh. So then you're not only just sharing that. I can't talk today for like the millionth time. So you're not just sharing to your followers now you're sharing to every single person who's participating in this party. And that's going to open you up to even more people seeing your listings, which opens you up to more successful sales, because the more people who actually see your item, the more people are going to like your item, the more people are going to be actually interested in that item, therefore leaving at least one person actually hitting the buy now button or the offer button. You're not going to be stingy and only share your own stuff. You want to be helpful and share other people's items as well. When someone shares your item, I like to go back to whoever shared my item and go to their page and share something from their page as well. Like, I share, you share, I share. Kind of like that. I'm getting tongue-tied. I can't talk straight today. Those are my 5 tips. I said to have a good cover photo, and to be honest, and to set reasonable prices, have great communication, and to stay active. I think if you follow those things, at least they work for me anyway, you'll be very successful on Poshmark and you can make that extra cash flow. And it's super easy to do. If you are interested in following me on there, I am Lala Trisha, LALATRICI 4. I will have a referral link down in the bottom bar if you guys are interested in joining the app. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down there for me so I can gladly answer them for you. This video is sponsored by Poshmark, so if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, get off my channel. So if you guys do want more content like this, please let me know and hit the bell for more notifications, because I upload every week. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.